Welcome to this full body morning yoga to feel your best. Today you're going to need a strap and a block to start for this full body class, and we're going to start resting back. So you can find a comfortable position with your legs long or your knees bent. Follow your breathing. And with each exhalation, let the tension that gathered through the night release down with gravity. And then begin to form your intention for what you'd like to receive for this class today. So for me, I'm going to be giving you a full body yoga class to help you feel your best today. That's my intention. What would you like to receive from this class? And then when you're ready, we're going to start with our first pose, which I'm going to give you two options for. One is cow's face legs, so you can cross your right leg all the way over your left. But if it doesn't feel comfortable with like this, you could do keyhole legs with your ankle over your thigh. So choose which version works best for you, and then draw your knees in. You can hold on under your knees, you could hold on your ankles. And then you can lower your feet down, take your arms out to the side, and just sway those knees whether they're in keyhole or cow's face, side to side. And then we'll go ahead and switch your legs. So now your left leg is either going to be ankle over your thigh, or in keyhole or cow's face. And then you're going to draw your knees into your chest. You can hold on below your knees. You can start to gather up towards your ankles, whatever feels best for you this morning. And then you can lower your legs down, take your arms out into a soft T again, and just sway your knees from side to side. Then you can come back to center. And we're gonna do half happy baby pose. So draw your right knee into your chest, and then you can use your strap if you need support reaching. You can hold on to the outside of your foot, the inside of your foot. Point your sole of your foot up towards the ceiling and breathe. And then you can release that leg. Just pause and notice the difference between both sides. And when you feel ready, you can draw your left knee in. And then hold on to somewhere on your left foot so the sole of your foot is pointing up towards the ceiling. Breathe. And you can release this leg down, pause, notice how the back of your pelvis feels, your hips feel. And then you can bring both feet in. Hold on to the bottoms of your feet and breathe here. You can rock side to side here too. And you can release your legs and pause here. And then you can grab your strap and place your strap around the ball of your right foot. So we're going to do head beyond knee pose, hand to big toe pose. Draw your right leg in. You can lengthen your left leg out or keep it bent. And then if you don't have your left leg lengthened out, lengthen it out now just so you have some counter weight, and open your right leg out to the side. And then bring your right leg back to the center and cross it over your body so you feel sensation along the outside of your leg, the back of your leg, so you're both pulling in and crossing over the side. Draw it back in the center. And then release your right leg down. Pause here and notice. And then when you feel ready, you can place your the strap around the ball of your foot. Draw your left leg in. Relax your shoulders. And then open your left leg out to the side. And then draw your left leg back to the center and cross it over your body. You want to feel that sensation. The outside of your leg, the back of your leg, keep opening up the back of your knee. Draw your left leg in again. And then release your left leg down. Okay, for the next one, you're going to need your block overhead. I'm going to give you a couple of options though. We're going to do a roll up, so curling up through our spine, bone by bone by bone, and coming up and doing some hip flexor lifts over the block. So if the roll up is not feeling good in your body, you could do an ab curl and then come up to seated. Otherwise, you're going to take your hands overhead, hold on to the block. You're going to arc your arms up, tuck your rib cage down, and roll all the way up to seated. And from this seated position, put your block maybe on a low setting or a medium setting. Sit up nice and tall, take your legs wide. You're going to inhale, lift up and over. And then straighten your back, do the other side. And then you're going to pick up that block again, put it in between your hands. You're going to inhale here. You're going to exhale, roll down through your spine, bone by bone by bone. So you're creating some resistance. Take your arms overhead. So big inhale here. Exhale, you're going to draw your arms up to 90 degrees, pull the tops of the ribs down, and roll all the way up to seated. Sit nice and tall. Again, you're going to put your block here, and you're going to lift and lower your leg over. Keep breathing. Keep your back as straight as you can. And again, the other side. And then you're going to pick up your block again. Nice and tall, inhale. Exhale, roll down through your spine, bone by bone by bone. Take your arms overhead. Big inhale. Exhale, roll back up. Tuck the tops of your ribs down. Roll all the way up to seated. So you're getting a nice spinal massage, also some core work, and some great hip flexor strengthening here. And other side. And then pick up your block again, breathe in at the top. Exhale, roll down through your spine, bone by bone. Nice and slow, use control. Inhale, exhale, roll back up, pull the tops of your ribs down. Lengthen up through your back, lift. Pick up your block again, inhale. Exhale, roll down nice and slow. Breathe in at the bottom. Breathe out and roll up. And then this is going to be our last hip flexors. Another side. And then you can put your block off to the side and come onto all fours. So from all fours, let's do a little bit of cat pose. You're going to exhale, round up through your back, and inhale, arch through your back. And then walk your hands over to the side. Exhale, round, so you're getting into your side body. And then other side. And then you're going to come back to the center. You're going to take your left hand behind your head, your elbow out to the side. You're going to lower down, inhale here. Exhale, rotate up as much as you can. And then you're going to do the other side. And then you're going to sit back on your heels and just rotate your wrists so that you get a little break for your wrists and a little break here before what we're going to do next. Then you're going to come back up. We're going to do some dolphin presses. So you're going to come down onto your forearms here. Press the floor away from you. So you want to be pressing from here in here and really broadening through your back, really pressing the floor away from you. And then you're going to come up into a plank position. And you could stay here with your knees down, or you can press it back. Press, press, press away. And then lower down. Pause here, take a little break. Okay, you're going to slowly roll up, and then you're going to stand up on your knees. And we'll step our left leg through first, so we're opening up the front of our right hip. And we want you, this is just going to be a little flow. We're going to inhale, reach up, and then you're going to swing your arms down, exhale, reach back. Okay, and then we're going to do that on the other side. So walk your left leg back, walk your right leg through, and we inhale, reach up, open up the front of your left hip. Exhale, reach back, open up your hamstring. Okay, and then you're going to lower down, you're going to come on right elbow and line up your body in a straight line and then bend your knees back. And then you're going to check that your elbow's under your shoulder and you're going to pull it back so it's under your shoulder. And then you're going to lift your side ribs up, and you could even just do that. Okay, you can do that. That's great for your side body. Or you can lift your hips off the ground with your side ribs. And then you're going to lower down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to, again, have your legs in a straight line, elbow under your shoulder, bend your knees back, and then let's take that shoulder and pull it back. Pull it back. And then you're going to lift your ribs off the ground until your hips come off the ground, or you can do that lift and lower. And then you're going to lower down and come back onto all fours. We're going to do some down dog, or you could do puppy pose. So you could Do half dog or full downward facing dog. It's up to you. You're going to spread your fingers wide. Tuck your toes under. Inhale. Exhale, come back into downward facing dog. Then from here, you're going to lift your right leg and open your right hip. And others, let's take a break before we do the other side. Take a little break. So when you do your down dog leg extension, think about lengthening long through your leg, long, and then opening your hip. Also, the whole time you're doing your down dog, let's really reflect on, or really focus on pushing the floor away from you with your hands. So again, that's going to get that nice scapular engagement, and it's just going to be stronger for your upper body. So fingers wide, press the floor away from you, tuck your toes under, exhale, down dog. Push the floor away again. And then you're going to lift your left leg, really lengthen long, and then open the hip. And we'll come back. We'll just take a little break for our shoulders and our wrists. You're going to do that one more time each side. This time, when you take your leg back, you're going to take it back, open, and then we're going to come into pigeon. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. So spread your fingers nice and wide. Press the ground away from you. Tuck your toes under, breathe in. Breathe out, down dog, and push the floor away from you again. This time you're going to take your right leg up, open your right hip. And then bring your right knee forward for pigeon. And you can bend your back knee as well, so whatever works best for you, and fold forward. And then we'll do the other side. So this time it'll be your left leg extending and hip opening. And remember, you can do this from all fours as well. Okay, you don't have to come into down dog. Listen to your own body. So press the floor away from you. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, down dog. Left leg comes up, hip opens. And then left knee comes forward for pigeon. And remember, you can bend your back leg to take pressure off the front knee. And then we're going to step back into all fours again, like a half dog or full downward facing dog, and make our way up to standing. Press that floor away, exhale. And make your way up to standing. Okay, from standing, you're going to turn and face the long edge of your mat. We're going to do some standing twists, some knocking on the door of the life. Release your spine. And then pause in the center. Just notice how you're feeling. And we're going to open up your side body now with just some simple side bends. So bending to one side, really feel your side body opening and bending to the other. And now we're going to do a standing balancing sequence. So if you need a wall or a chair, you can grab a wall or a chair. Lift and spread your left toes, and you're going to draw your right knee into your chest. And then you can take that right knee out to the side. Cross it over your body. Bring your knee back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to lengthen your leg long out and hold it up. Bend it now. You're going to take it behind you. Hold onto your ankle or the inside of your foot. Roll your shoulder back and down for dancer. Okay, and then you're going to release your standing, the leg that you had lifted. Now it's going to become your supporting leg. Okay, so lift and spread those toes on the right side. Lift your left knee, hug it into your chest. Now take your left knee out to the side. Cross it over your body. Lengthen your left leg out long. Hold it up there. Use your strength. And then you're going to bend it behind you. Hold onto your ankle or the inside of your foot. Roll your shoulders back and down. Draw your left leg back. And then you're going to release that down. And you're going to shake it out. Shake it all out. Release any tension that you gathered while you were balancing. And then you're going to hold onto your elbows so you can bring them up and around. Hold onto your shoulders. Elbows come up and around. And go the other way. Yeah, you could do one at a time too. I like that. And you can release that down. And then we're going to come back into downward facing dog. We're going to do those hip openers one more time. And then we're going to be coming down. Okay, so let's stand at the front of your mat. This is great for an inversion, this down dog. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Plant your hands, nice and wide fingers. Step back, downward facing dog. And then take your right leg up and open. And then your left leg. Come back to down dog, push the floor away. And then you're gonna lower down, and let's just shake out our shoulders, shake out our wrists. Okay, so once that's shaken all out, you're gonna lie down on your stomach. You can rest your forehead on the ground. I'm gonna keep this up here for the mic for you. Take your arms back and down, roll your shoulders back and up, and lift and hold everything. Stay long, long, long. And then you can lower. You're going to push back and down into child's pose. If that bothers your knees, you can do knees to chest pose. We're going to do thread the needle here. So take your left arm underneath your right. And right arm underneath your left. And then you're going to come up, roll up. You're going to sit on your block probably. So put your block behind you. Curl your toes under. You're going to come into Malasana, a squat. Okay? And here, if you want, you can do it without the block. But your arms are going to be on the inside, and we're going to rotate open. So this is really nice to get into your thoracic spine, this part of your spine by your ribs. And then you can lower down and sit with your legs out long in front of you. Okay? You can sit up on a blanket if that helps. That's going to help you roll your pelvis over your leg bones. You're going to cross your right leg over your left into half cow's face pose. I like to use my knee here to give me some leverage to lengthen my spine and tip forward. You just want to feel sensation on the back of your leg here. And then we'll switch sides. So you're going to cross your left leg over your right leg. I like, again, to use my knee as a leverage to lift and lengthen my spine and then tip forward. Feeling that sensation all the way along the back of your right leg now. And then you can release your legs and just check in with your body and see if there's anything else that you want to do before you come into Savasana. And then you can rest back in Savasana. I'm going to stay seated to support your integration And closing out here. So take some time now that you're down here in your Savasana to settle in. Maybe tuck your shoulder blades under. Choose if you want your palms facing up or on your belly, legs bent or legs long on the ground. Just choose what is going to feel best for you. In this part of the class, it just gives you that time to receive all of that movement we did. So notice how you feel. My upper body feels strong but released. My spine feels released. My hips feel released. My hamstrings feel released. But I feel solid and good and strong as well. So just notice how you're feeling at the end of this class. This full body morning stretch to feel your best. Notice if you're feeling your best now. And I have a poem for you called The Once Invisible Garden by Laura Foley. How did I come to be this particular version of me and not some other? This morning of purple flowers blooming like royalty, destined to meet these 3 dogs asleep at my feet and not others. This soft summer morning, sitting on her screen porch, become ours, our wind chime, singing the wind of time. Yellow, white digitals, feeding bees and me, and more abundance to come. Basil, tomato, zucchini. What luck or fate, instinct or grace brought me here. In shade beneath the hidden stars, a summer morning, seeing with my whole being, love made visible. Read that one more time. How did I come to be this particular version of me and not some other? This morning of purple flowers blooming like royalty, destined to meet these 3 dogs asleep at my feet and not others. This summer morning, sitting on her screen porch, become ours, our wind chime, singing the wind of time. Yellow, white, digitalis, speeding birds, in filling me. And more abundance to come. Basil, tomatoes, zucchini. What luck or fate, instinct or grace brought me here. In shade beneath hidden stars, a soft summer morning, seeing my whole being, love made visible. Okay, so as you're resting back here, just reflect back on your experience of this class and choose one small thing that you want to carry with you from your practice out into your day. And when you feel ready, you can start to wiggle and stretch out. You can bend your knees, roll to your side, pause there for a moment. I want to thank you so much for joining me for this morning practice to feel your best. It really means the world to me that you practice with me, that you've chosen this class. And it would also help me so much, support me, and help other people like you find a class like this. If you like it, subscribe to the channel. Share it with somebody who think you might enjoy it, and put "I'm feeling my best this morning" in the comments. I am sending you so much love from beautiful British Columbia. May your joy be as deep as our Pacific Ocean. May you be rooted as the old growth trees in our forests, and may you be as strong as our mountains.